Times are changing, circumstances are changing too. Well, my question to you is, are you changing? Or rather, I would rephrase it, are you upgrading, upskilling yourself? Hello viewers, this is Preeti Vachchani here, founder of Enriching Lives. My mission is to help you achieve success in terms of health, wealth, relationships, and to be a happy soul. So I came across a lot of people during this COVID times, and well, we all know that these are highly unprecedented times that we are facing, and people are totally clueless as to when this will get over. I mean, this has never happened in the history of mankind. And strangely, when I talk to people, they keep complaining and cribbing about the time that they have. So now people have ample of time, and they say that we are getting bored up, it's getting too monotonous for us. Well, earlier, when we all had a really busy and hectic life, when we could not give our time to family, when we could not give the time to ourselves to sharpen our skills, enhance our knowledge, at that time we used to crave that we are not able to get enough time to work on ourselves, to grow and excel. And now again people are in the cribbing zone, negative zone. Well, I believe this is the best time if I talk about the availability of this valuable resource, and we should leverage it to the maximum. As we are facing this lockdown, people are working from home, we are able to save a lot of time. If I talk about commuting, many of the businesses are still shut down, right? Majority of people have started working, but then again we are not going to the offices, and we do have some kind of spare time with us. So why not use it, right, for our own benefits, so that we are completely ready to face the world post-COVID, which would be changed for sure, right? The demands, the opportunities, everything would be changed completely. There's a saying, when fishermen don't go out in the sea, they repair their nets. So this is the proper timing for us to repair our nets. So how many of you have actually utilized this time to enhance your knowledge, to become a better version of yourselves? Well, I believe when we work on our laptops and mobile phones, everybody has seen this kind of message popping up, wherein the message says that the software that you are using or the apps that you are using, it requires an update. Would you like to update it or close this message? What do you click at that moment? Yes, we actually click on update. Why? Simple reason being that we always want to have the latest versions installed. We want the latest softwares, latest apps, so that we can work smoothly and the functioning is really efficient. Similar is the case with us as well, right? So when you go out to the corporate world, or if you are already working, the people who are going to hire you, or the people who would be looking for who to be promoted, right? So they always want to have those kind of people who are the updated version of themselves. They want the best people out there. See, the competition would really become intense now, right? And we need to stand out of the crowd. We need to have some kind of USP, the unique selling proposition, right, to make us stand out of the crowd. And in order to have that, we need to keep updating our version. We need to enhance our knowledge. We need to just learn from people who surround us. We need to maybe enroll for some kind of courses, or the digitalization has actually made it much easier. Your tiny little screens are really very powerful to help you in all the ways, right? It's always said that it's okay not to know, but it's not okay not to learn. So that's fine, that's okay if you don't know anything. If you don't have, complete knowledge about a particular domain, that's okay, that's fine. But if you are not ready to learn it, right, that's not okay. Anybody with whom you work will never ever accept this behavior of yours, that you are not ready to learn. So it's not that, after our schools and colleges, our learning should stop. In fact, I believe real learning, it starts after your studies, because it's much more than your academics, right? So it's when you step out from your college to the corporate world, every day is a new learning for you. The kind of experiences that you will have, it will make you learn much more than the kind of learning that you were having from the books. So it's very important to have that kind of learning mindset. So I've seen a lot of people that, they are not able to achieve anything, and when they look at the successful people, one thing that comes to their mind is, oh, how lucky he is. Well, let me tell you, good luck happens when preparation meets opportunity. So when an opportunity comes in front of them, and if they are well prepared, and when these two things meet, preparation and opportunity, then only good luck happens. I mean, it's not only the luck factor that favored them, it's not only the stars. The person was well prepared in advance, right? And then the credit is given to the luck factor. That's really not justified, So we need to understand that whenever an opportunity comes, we should always be prepared. We should be extra prepared. See, you cannot work in this way or lead your life in this way that, you will think that whenever I come across any opportunity in my life, I would start researching for it or studying for it. No, that's not the case. You need to always be on your toes. You should be ready with all the facts, figures, everything. So that means that you should always be in that learning mode, right? An insane person wants different results, but keeps repeating the same actions, right? So a person, who has a set pattern in his mind that I need to work like this, right? So he'll keep doing the same actions every day. And at the end of a period of time, the person complains that, oh, I am not able to change my results. My results are still the same. I am highly disappointed with them. Why aren't my results changing? Why am I not able to get something, much bigger than this? Well, for that, you need to change your initial set of actions. And for that, you need to connect with your own self on the higher levels, right? And that is possible only when you upgrade yourself to the highest versions. And the more you start exploring your latest versions, you will be amazed to see that you have so much of hidden potential. It would be truly unleashed, right? Well, that reminds me of a story of a boy named Jim. Now that Jim used to work at a place where he had to cut the logs of wood. So he used to come daily and he used to perform this task, at the same pace, at the same level, and the number of logs that he would use to cut would obviously be the same, and the amount that he was getting was also almost the same. This continued for 3 to 4 years, and then a guy named John, he joined, and within a year, John actually got increment, and his salary was, increased to really higher levels as compared to Jim. Jim was really surprised, and he was shocked that John has joined since a year ago, and I'm working with this person since 5 years, and this person has not raised a single penny of mine. why is he doing like this? And he was really angry and frustrated. He went straight to his boss and he asked him, why are you doing like this? I mean, this is unfair with whatever you are doing with me. Then he asked him, what's the matter? And Jim told him that I am so old with this organization. I am a senior person. And John is really junior. He has joined just 1 year back. And you have raised his salary. And that too, at a reasonable levels. Can I know the reason behind it? Well, the boss told him, yes, of course, there is a valid reason. And the reason is the productivity levels. Well, since John has joined, his productivity has increased substantially. So the kind of or the quantity of logs of wood that he used to cut earlier was much lower, and now within a span of year he has improved considerably, and that's why I have actually increased his pay. Jim was really confused and he was thinking as to how could this happen. I am working since 5 years and I could not really do it. How did this guy do that? He asked the boss, and the boss told him, well, then you should go and ask to John himself. Jim went to John and he was really anxious. He asked John what's the reason behind it. John told him, I was able to increase my productivity and become a new version of myself because I actually sharpen my axe after every 3 trees that I cut. So after every 3 logs of wood that he has, he sharpens his axe for a period of time, and then again he starts working. Jim realized, yes, I was missing this since 5 years. So I believe that you got the message that we need to sharpen our axe to increase our productivity. So sharpen our axe means to upgrade ourselves, to launch our latest version. When have you launched your most latest version? What are the qualities that you have actually built, or what are the topics or areas that you have worked on during these 8 to 10 months of lockdown? If you have been working sincerely on yourself, I believe you have become a much better version of yourself and would really be a person who is completely ready and prepped up to face this new post-COVID world. And those who haven't really worked seriously on themselves, I would seriously advise you to think about it. If you find this video valuable, please do share it with your friends, family. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Take care.